Yeah?
That would put with the carpet cleaner. No. What?
I was gonna do this.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Do you want to do it with me?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
I don't know if I can pause it. I could try if you want.
Um,
Okay. You can tell it to me later. Jeff is making my drink. He's making me ginger ale. And he made my supper. It's noodles. Because I have heartburn. So. Noodles and ginger ale. Right?
Yep.
So, Hi, Rebecca. How are you? I haven't been on YouTube for a little while. I did a couple of other videos on Facebook, but not on YouTube. So I thought I should maybe even it out and come on here for a little bit, because I have some people that aren't on Facebook that like to check in. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm really achy. Well, not really, like a 5 out of 10. But I did take my medicine. Thank you. So I have, I'm just achy, like all where the surgery was, all on my chest and stomach. But today was a pretty good day. I didn't have to take a lot of pain meds. And the physical therapist came. So that was good. I worked on my exercises, and I even got to go outside and walk because it wasn't too hot out. Oh boy. Are you okay? There was a soda explosion. So I'm gonna just stay here since I can't bend down to help wipe it up anyway. So yeah, we had physical therapy in the morning, and I took a nap after that because it was exhausting, but good. Oh, that's okay. That's really okay. People just started like joining me over there because, well, originally I wouldn't add people. Like when I first made my account, for quite a while I didn't add people if I didn't really know them in real life. But I ended up, like more recently, just with everything going on, a lot of people wanted to follow me on Facebook too, because I do tend to check in there a little bit more than the YouTube stuff, because I'm not like really good at the YouTube thing. I try, but thank you for praying. I really appreciate it. I'm just sort of like in shock and in awe of like everything that's happened in the last 3 months even. So tomorrow actually is the 2nd, is June 2nd, which marks a month from when I got transplanted. So I started on Facebook actually, like I started this little thing where we're celebrating. So if there's anything that you like to do to celebrate, you can take a picture of yourself, and if you want to do a shout out on YouTube, or if you want to do an email to me, or any way that you want to contact me, we're just kind of doing, people are taking pictures of themselves. A bunch of us have some of the same shirts, the heart shirts that we had been promoting or whatever, like before, like when I went into the hospital. So we were going to do that, wear the shirts, and then some people were having other ideas that they wanted to do. So I just said, if you want to take pictures and send them to me or post them or whatever and tag me, then we can do that. And that'll be our way of celebrating. So 1 month since being transplanted. So that's tomorrow. Oh, but yeah, I tend to like do things on Facebook a little bit more. And so then people were adding me on Facebook, and I do now have a lot of friends on Facebook that I don't really know in real life. Like, I mean, I might have even met them, but like, you know, it's okay. It's cool. I like it. I like having people that encourage me, and I can hopefully encourage as well. So, are you okay in there?
Yeah.
Okay. He's okay. Don't worry. I think they might have been worried. So, thank you. I hope so. I mean, I know it sounds cheesy, but like, I feel like that's the reason God allows us to go through things, is just to make us build character and encourage other people. So I'm hoping that, well, and obviously so that we can learn more about him, and his character, but I just tried to keep that my focus, was that this is something God is using for his glory, and he knew it was important. So I'm gonna trust that he was gonna do what he was gonna do for his purposes and his glory. So I hope that I was able to inspire some people, or that I still am, because the journey still continues. Obviously, it's not ending. The organs are doing good. My appointments have been good. Physical therapy's been good. The only like things, and they're not even really concerns, but the only thing right now that we're working on is the swelling. I have like swelling from, I think, from the steroids, but with the therapy and stuff like that, moving more, it should go down. That was my husband that just passed in the background. He's really cute, but he's stealing my mouse off my real computer. Don't pour that on my real computer, mister. He got me a new computer for Mother's Day. Or else the kids did. Whoever had the most money, I guess, probably bought it. He said it was the kids. Anyway. So, yeah. There's... Oh, sorry. Hey, would you mind bringing me like a napkin or paper towel? Please? Sorry. Yeah, I'm eating noodles. Michelle from church, well, I knew her before church, but she brought over dinner tonight for us. Ton of food. Smelled amazing. Thank you. But unfortunately, I started to get heartburn. So we think it's because that was happening in the hospital a lot, getting heartburn, and I'm still getting it. So we think it's the meds and stuff. That's what the hospitals think. So we're not really concerned. Could also be that maybe before I would have had heartburn, it's just I never really felt it because I didn't have a whole heart. I mean, I don't know how that stuff works, but that might have been stupid that I just said that. But anyway, so it smelled really good. It was red sauce, and unfortunately, since I had heartburn, I decided not to eat the red sauce. I'm just eating noodles with white sauce. So that's okay. But, my kids gobbled it up. So thank you, Michelle, for the meal tonight. That was awesome and so sweet of you. Pray for Michelle, you guys. She is going through a lot, too. But her husband's been in the hospital, oh my goodness, way longer than me. But he came home for a little bit, right?
Yeah, but he's supposed to go
Yeah, so he came home, I went in, and then he went back in, and then now he's supposed to come back home, like in a few days, I guess, like on the 6th. Is that what she said? But anyway, so pray for them, because they have 3 little kids too, kind of close in age to my kids, a little bit younger actually, and they just have a lot going on. And she even took time, so she works full time, and her husband's in the hospital, and she has 3 kids, and she still took time to bring us a meal. So she's a sweetheart. And she took Joe the other day to some kind of cool nature place, so that was kind of cool. And what else? So she brought us dinner. My friend Jen came by this evening, and she brought me a vanilla bean frappuccino thingy, or blended drink, or whatever it's called, from Dunkin' Donuts. And then, but we just hung out, and we had a girls' night, because Jeff took the boys to the grocery store, and then Eliza and Jen and I hung out here. But I think Eliza thought Jen was here for her, so she made her play Barbies and stuff with her, and I sat on the couch and watched them play Barbies. But Jen still hung out with me, and it was kind of fun. I hadn't seen her since, well, obviously since before surgery, but yeah, so that was cool. We did that today. And I think today was a pretty good day in general. I went outside and sat in the shade and watched the kids play in the backyard. So I got some fresh air. That was kind of cool. And it was nice out. It wasn't hot. It was like in the 70s. So I was very thankful. The therapist took me for a walk outside. I walked down to the Seneca corner twice and back, I think. Twice. We did it 2 times. And I did fine. Like, I did great. So, yeah, getting stronger. I'm excited about that. She taught me some new exercises to help with the fluid retention in my legs. Oh, and Dad, I didn't mean to ignore you. I saw your food things. Hi, Daddy. The fluid, she taught me these exercises, which are pretty cool, and it feels good to do them, because, you know, it's moving my legs and my ankles and my feet in different ways, and so it's good that get that blood flowing and everything. Fluid is from the steroids, so there's nothing really I can do about it. They do have me on diuretics just so I'm not overloaded, but with movement and exercise and all that, and then everything, they'll be able to take me off the diuretics, and I should get kind of normal-ish. But yeah, so like twice a week the physical therapist comes and works with me, and then twice a week a nurse comes to the house and checks on me, and then I think about once a week I'll be going into Chicago for appointments. So right now that's kind of what the setup is, I think. Other than that, I don't know. Yeah, I can lift weights like that. Just kidding. I still have a lot of restrictions. I can't really do much lifting. They don't want me to. Bailey. She's like slinking around. Bailey. So my big kitty, my 16-year-old cat, he died yesterday. I was very, very sad. And my other cat, who's not 16 and is still alive, is over there in the corner being weird. Oh, here she comes. But yeah, I was glad that I got to be home for a little bit before he died. It was kind of weird because, like, we sort of knew that he was, like, getting old, and, like, you know, he was just kind of behaving differently, and It wasn't something where you knew, we really felt like we had to get him to the vet. It was just kind of like, well, he's getting older. Like, what do you do? But then he kind of just, like, died, and it was, like, awkward. It just, like, suddenly happened in front of the children, kind of. And, like, what do you do? Like, I couldn't even pick him up. He's way too heavy for me to pick him up. So even though I was home, I never really got to hold him. I know I was petting him a little bit since I got home, but kind of sad that I didn't really get to snuggle him. But at least I was home, and it didn't happen when I wasn't home. So it's okay.
It was extremely fast.
And Jeff said it was extremely fast. He was in the room, so. But I don't really want details, okay? Thanks.
He didn't suffer.
He was loved, yes, he was. Very loved. I knew him before I knew my husband. And then he didn't like my husband at first because he didn't like my dad. He doesn't like guys usually, but he really mellowed out. Like, as he started to get the last year, he mellowed out a lot. Like, where he wouldn't, well, I don't think so. Dad, did he still attack you? He used to attack my dad all the time. Like, he would skip over people just to go attack my dad. It was crazy. I thought he could smell my dad's cat on him, but even, like, after my dad's cat passed away, like, he still hated my dad. So, I don't know. But, yeah, he really wasn't, like, a pleasant cat to... Yeah, I thought so. He was kind of very mellow and just... He stopped jumping up on the bed. He couldn't really do that anymore. Yeah, he would block the doorways when Mel and Sarah would come to work at the house when we were on vacation. He would sit in the doorways so that they couldn't walk through. A lot, like, seriously, he doesn't like people, but he always loved me. Like, when he was a kitten, he would play really hard, and I didn't like it. Like, he would bite my hair, and he would, like, try to eat it, and, like, bite me, and try to play, like, kind of ferocious. And I'm not that kind of a cat person. Like, I like the gentle cats that don't want to bite me, and he wasn't that type of a cat, but it's okay. When he got a little older, he mellowed out. Didn't I say that? He would, like, what? I thought he would. He would, like, lay across the like, entryway of, like, the kitchen, and you couldn't get in. Maybe not. I wasn't here. What do I know? That's how I envisioned it. But, anyway. He was a good kitty, though. Even though he was crazy, he was good. And I really loved him. But, so that happened, which, crazy. But all my friends that I was in the hospital with, there were 4 of us, were all transplanted now. And 2 of us are at home. My friend Brad that got transplanted yesterday, I'm not even kidding you guys, he got transplanted yesterday morning. No. What time, 11 or something he went in? Yeah, like at 11. So it was like almost afternoon. They probably didn't even start surgery till afternoon. This morning I texted his wife to check on him. She said he already had the breathing tube out. He was already talking and whatever, and they were already starting to wean him off medications. Unbelievable. I'm just so happy for him. He was the last one to... I'm sure he was getting impatient and discouraged sometimes. He had a really good attitude. But, hey there. Good to see you. So, yeah, he's doing good. We have one friend still in the hospital, still struggling. He was the oldest one of all of us, and his body was, well, I'm trying to think. It sounded like maybe the worst shape of all of us, but he really has had a rough recovery, so just keep praying for him. And his sweet wife, she messages me on Facebook, and When we go this week, we'll check on her, and if he's, you know, wanting a visitor, we could visit him, of course, but he's kind of been just really sleepy and not feeling well and just stuff like that. So please just keep praying for him. He's just tired, I think, and it's just been a rough journey. But yeah, one of the guys and I are both at home. We still talk, though. We message each other on Facebook, and he seems to be doing really good, so I'm happy for him. And yeah, so we'll see. But as far as other stuff, so those of you that are recently joining us, don't forget, if you want to participate, tomorrow is 1 month out from transplant for me. So tomorrow marks 1 month since I got my transplants, and we are celebrating by, well, if you have one of the shirts that Draw with Vigdor made a while back, well, I think he made them for Heart Awareness Month, I think, in February. Maybe not. Maybe I made that part up. But anyway, I think so. And so it was just for me. But then people liked them, so people started buying them. And so if people have them, we're telling them to wear the shirt tomorrow and or Sunday, because transplant ended on the 3rd. So it was like the 2nd and 3rd is like our celebration. So you can do this like all weekend if you want, tomorrow and Sunday. But you can wear your shirt and take a picture and then send it. You can put it on a YouTube if you want and tag me, or you can, if you know me personally, you can email it, text it, put it on my Facebook, whatever you want to do. If you want to celebrate a different way, you're more than welcome to. I know, well, my friend Jen that came over today, she said she had a funny idea she was going to do. And I'm a little worried, but we'll see what it is. And then I was going to do well, I have a shirt, so I'm going to wear a shirt. But I'll do something with my kids, too, probably. I have a couple ideas, but it'll be fun. We'll just celebrate. So. Oh, my word. My sister just texted me. My nephew just delivered a calf. My nephew is not a calf, but he is a farmer, and he just delivered a calf. And he's like a kid. How old is he? 13. Yeah. In July, he'll be 14. That's where I got my cat. Sydney was from her farm. So, yeah. Anyway. So, how is everybody else doing? I don't know that I have any more updates unless Jeff knows of something I forgot to say. Did I forget anything? No? Okay. Or if you have questions, you can ask questions. But how's everybody else in the world doing? I'm like in a lot of pain. I did take my pain meds though, so hopefully they start working. Trying to get my seat situated. My kids are cracking me up. They're like wanting to do everything that I have to do. So if I have the little cushiony thing on my seat, then they need to use it. And my daughter leaves crumbs on it. She's cute. No, actually the opposite. I have to drink a lot more water. When you do, well, okay, that's another thing Jeff is gonna have to explain. The kidneys, Jeff. The kidneys are needing more water because of all the meds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your kidneys like water.
They like water?
Yes.
My kidneys like water, he said. And with all the meds that I'm on, it's hard on them to take, to work on the meds or something. So I have to drink a lot of water. I try to, at least. So, no fluid restriction. There's not really any, I mean, I have restrictions that are new, but, like, they just want me to eat, which is hard sometimes. I don't feel like eating. I eat at weird times. I'm, like, hungry, but, like, usually I just eat a little. I can't usually sit down and eat a whole meal. So, and then different things will affect me differently. So it's fun. Good question, good question. And I have, so before I went into the, well, when I was in the hospital waiting, am I sleeping well? Good one. Good question. When I sleep really well. I don't sleep super long, though. So, like, if I go to bed, let's say I went to bed at midnight, I might wake up, like, around 3:30. And then I might, like, be like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. So then I'll go to the bathroom. And then I'll be like, oh, I just realized I'm hungry. So then I'll eat something. And then go back to bed for, like, another 2 or 3 hours. So, I mean, it's not awful. And then I do sleep in the day, too. Like, I nap at least once a day. Right now, at least. So I was going to tell you. Hold on, was there another question? Oh, what's your favorite meal? Or what sounds good? Oh, that's the hard one. I don't know. Pasta? Like, I don't know. Like, pasta because it's bland-ish. Like, that's another thing, is the side effect of the medication. I can't taste some things. So that's weird. Like, there's some things that don't taste the way they should taste to me. One of the sad ones is, like, Coke and Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that's sad. But it's actually good because I don't want to be drinking that stuff. With my new liver, I wanted to avoid it, but, yeah. We're on the same sleep schedule. Good, we'll call each other then. When we wake up in the middle of the night, and we could have a snack chat. No, so, like, before transplant, when I was waiting in the hospital, I think I was, like, on 40 pills. And I was going to tell you guys, I posted on Facebook that Jeff took a picture of me doing my pills. Here's my pill cases. So, for every day of the week, there's actually only 3 compartments of each day that are filled, so not 4. 3 out of the 4, but they're pretty full. And then here's my, tells me what I'm on. It has a picture of it. Tells me how much of it, what time I'm supposed to take it. They're very organized there. It's awesome. So I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, wait. Yeah, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Ooh, this might not be as many. 26, 27, 28 pills a day. I thought it was more than 40. It seriously looks like more than I used to take. It's only 28. That's kind of cool. But I also take, as needed, the pain medicine and the Xanax. But yeah, I wonder if it looks like more because I actually put it in these case things. Because like before they didn't used to do that. Like, I don't know. 28's not bad, right? And it won't stay 28 forever. It'll go down. I think that I got it right. Daddy, did you say something? Hold on. Let me find it. Oh! Oh, the pills. Those are my pills. Yup. Okay, it's like really hot in here, Jeff. Is it hot in here to you?
No.
Okay, just me. Oh, but you asked about food. Yeah, like noodles. So like I like cold macaroni salad. The one from Jewel. I've had Jeff pick that up a couple times. Like not anything, mostly bland right now, I guess, just because of the heartburn. And the flavors are like, I haven't like had anything that was a gross flavor that I know of. It's just like the drink. Some of the drinks are kind of like weird tasting, but yeah, I don't know. So, potatoes, pasta, things that maybe I shouldn't be taking. Or, I mean, eating. I don't really want, like, I don't like meat very much. So there's that. But that I've always been like that. I mean, not always. More recently. Even before transplant is what I meant. But yeah. So that's that. If there's no other questions, I don't have to, like, keep you guys. I don't have much more to say. I just wanted to stop in and kind of update because I felt bad. I don't mean to neglect YouTube. So, but yeah, I'm glad that you guys stopped in, and I'll come back. Hopefully not take so long next time. But yeah, thank you guys for praying for me and for encouraging me and everything, because sometimes I think that those are the things that really helped me stay focused and keep on, even when it's been rough. You know, there's rough days, rough moments, and sometimes I just, you know, feel like it's too hard, but you guys have been awesome support, so thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. That means a lot. I can't hear or see the video, but I have the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Susan. That's frustrating. Well, thanks for hopping on. Hopefully we will get to see each other, connect on YouTube sometime. But, alrighty. Well, you guys take care. Have a good night. Bye, Daddy. I'll probably see you tomorrow when you babysit me. Just kidding, I guess you're not. Or when we boss people around. Okay. Alright, bye guys.